Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday the 22nd, huh? It's good to see y'all. We're ready to do a little Jimmy Smith. Where's my friend Herb? Huh? Hey, who's up? What's going on already? We're ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Man, what a world. What a world. Yeah, man. Good to see y'all on this Wednesday. Thank you for joining. And I'm in the mood. Yeah. I thought I'd start off with a little Jimmy Smith. Anybody recognize this song? Yeah. What do you mean, former? The Colonel's here. Anybody recognize this? Really, kid? You gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? Well, you're still my super fan, brother. Hint. George Benson. Jimmy Smith. Huh? Herb, you know this song. This is for you. I was hoping you'd come. Jimmy Smith, what album? George Benson, Great Tape. Some home-cooked chicken. And ringing any bells? Hey, what's going on, baby? Oh, yeah. Vinny. That's right, Colonel. You got it. Off the top. The next question is, are my pedals in sync? Hey, Mindy. Oh, Stefano. Let's bring in the guys. The big band. Whoa. Yay. I thought you'd know that, Vinny. Yeah. Vinny. That's what George says. Yeah. Hey Luigi, buonanotte. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, buonasera. Buongiorno. Hey, how's everybody doing? Wow, it's great to be here. Man, I thought about this song like right before the bell because today I'm reminiscing over friendships and over life and over things. The more we learn about this crazy thing that's going on and the more we're isolated, the more I kind of feel a little stir crazy. How about you? Anybody out there feeling the same? Whew. Well, you know, I'm trying to be extra careful because it does appear that this thing is killing people. And that's scary to me because I have this, COPD. And so, here I am indoors every day, and I love it because at least here I get to reach out to you. I'm so excited about today's show because today's show we have my good friend Brian Ho, and he's going to be here. And we did a live interview just a few days ago because in the past my live interviews have had issues with too much bandwidth, even though I have a lot of bandwidth here. So we pre-record them so that it's a little smoother transition. So here in a short while, I'm going to bring on this interview. But you notice the shirt's got a little patch. So like saying reminiscing, Off the top, that was from my friend Herb. I was hoping that you'd come back, and I wanted to say hi because you always like Jimmy Smith. So, I love Jimmy Smith. My gosh, he was my mentor. But, okay, I want to show you Cafe Rancho Allegro. I hope my friend Juan, I promised him. There we go. Juan, I have your website open. Look at this. Everybody, this is my friend Juan. And every time I go down to Savannah, I have to go to see my friend Juan Rodriguez. So if you're in the area, give him a call. 912-292-1656. Make a reservation. I love him. He called me and he says, hey, I want to tell you that I'm trying to help people. That's Juan. And he says, if you need a gig, come down. I'll make sure you're safe, he said. Right downtown in Savannah. So this show today is dedicated to friends, and this friend, Juan Rodriguez. Excuse me, Juan. Scusa. Makes me feel at home every time I come to see him. So, hey, yesterday I was enjoying some tracks that I was playing from a CD that we recorded a while back with me and Vinny Valentino, who's here. I saw you. And hey, Casey, what's going on, Don? Hey, Rudolph. See, I like to say hello. Melissa, you got my note, and I got yours. Thank you. I always like to thank the people who give me little special surprises. They help me survive. Thanks, Melissa. I love you. And right down there is a PayPal ME address and a Venmo. I can love you some more. not you, Melissa. Oh, Casey, Melissa. Wow, you guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for joining me daily, and I hope that this show brings you just a little bit of what you bring me when I see you here. So thank you very much for your presence. So as you know, I'm all about friends. So let's do a little track. This is kind of groovy the way we did it. This features Vinny Valentino and the great Steve Smith on Indonesian Nights.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right, Casey. Savannah, go see Jose. Go, Vinny. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's Steve Smith and Vinny Valentino, my great friends. Steve Smith, yeah, that's right. Journey, Steve Smith. Didn't it feel like we were all playing together? I almost teared there for a minute. Ooh, that felt as close to real as I can make it feel. That's just playing along to live tracks. And sometimes just playing along to live tracks. Vinny's going to send a couple of website addresses. See, I got help. See, I'm learning how to ask for it live, and I get it. Vinny, put that in there a couple places, please. I'll copy it and paste it. You can get those play-alongs and play along with me and Vinny and Steve, or play along with Vinny and Steve and record your own tracks like that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's legal. You can do it. Hey, I do have a theory about things. When somebody wants to give something away for free, then I think you should take it, because that means they're giving it from their heart, right? So let's go to my website, and I'll show you how that is done. So I say give it. So you go to my donors page, and you think, well, that's just for Tony. No, it's for you too. See, I want to give to you. So my latest CD, I recorded it in really high resolution. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today? Thank you for coming. I recorded this in high resolution, the highest I ever did. So I want to give you all 17 tracks for free. Just go there and get a download. Take a look at my donate buttons. You can go ahead and give me a little gift without even needing to be a member of anything. You can just use your credit card, because PayPal is secure every time. You just go right there. Bam! It's easy. So I tried to solve the problem, because I hear sometimes people have a difficulty with the PayPal ME. And visit my site, website b3monaco.com. Got a lot of things going on, and I'm creating more things as we go, just to keep us all entertained, especially myself. I'm a very busy-minded person, so rather than just sit around and fantasize all day, I try to create real things. And this is one tomorrow night. I really like this group. For $15, it's an hour long. It's a jam session, your first jam sessions, and we started softly as a morning sunrise last week. We don't rush. We take our time. Everybody gets to play. It's an hour long. I give you some ideas and some explanations, and you go ahead and try them out in real time with your peers. And I'm finding that that's a very good formula for growth. But, you know, sometimes some people like the impersonal approach, and so I did create a little school that you can go and watch, like 140 hours now accumulates per class of videos. And that way you can become a member of my school. Go get a free trial. If you go to my website, go to the school, get yourself a 3-day free trial, okay? But scroll on down. You can take a look at all of the stuff. There's a browse here. You can take a look at all of the videos. Look at this. It's actually, I can't believe that, I've got 140 hours under my belt with groups. That's a lot of time and a lot of questions to answer and a lot of things that I have to learn. And so that's why I do this. So musicians know me. I'm all about education. And if you want to really take some fun, go to my friends and students group here because this is really cool. It's a free place. It's in Facebook. I know some of you have some issues with Facebook. Listen, just set up a private account and never accept any friends and never put any information, and then go to my website off of Facebook. You have to go there. Let me bring up one of those pages. Thanks for bearing me tonight. What am I talking about? Oh, friends and students. Okay, all you have to do is go to Friends, Tony Monaco, Friends and Students. And this week, we're featuring my good friend Linda Dactyl. We have featured guests often, about every 2 to 3 weeks. We have a great organist and teacher come and give us some pointers. So they end up weekly giving us many lessons, like Linda this week. Here's the lesson. So just free. You get all these cool lessons with files to download. It's all free. And some of the guests that have been here are amazing. You just won't believe the guests that I have. And I've been blessed to have many friends, and here in our group we do. So stop by Tony's Hang. There it is. See, groups, Tony's Hang. And get some pointers from great organists. I want to start mentioning names, but I'd have to mention a lot already. So let me just kind of start with the post that way. I do it the right way. Here we go. I want to show it to you. I can't seem to get out of this here. Whoa, come on. There we go. Oh, well, maybe we're just going to stay out of this today. Hey, there's my friend Brian Charette mentioning people who have come and given classes. It's just a great place. Look, there's just so many. So here's the guests that we've had so far. Hold your breath, because this is like a crazy list of the greatest organ players alive today. Brian Charette, Roger Smith from Tower of Power, Pat Bianchi, sensational organist, Mitch Town, another sensational organist. There, look, so look, I can pull you guys up. There, everybody can see it, see? So go be friends with these guys. There's Roger. That's it. This is cool. There's Pat. Mitch. There's Mitch. We just saw Mitch. And then here's Hal from Japan. Kerry Frank was last 2 weeks ago. Wow. What a great clinic. There we go. There's Linda this week. So 2 weeks from now, we're going to feature Midori Ono, which will be great too. So thanks for joining the show. And I'm going to play one more and bring on my guest interview. Thank you for entertaining me, and God bless you all. Should I try? Man, I left it off at 3:35. We're going to make this short, Brian. That's why I'm doing this at this speed. What do I play, you know? Let's try Rosetta. Why not? 3:35. 1, 2, Ooh, a little sloppy there. Don't want to disconnect. You mean that? Almost. You want some? I want one more. Oh, yeah. Can you hear him? Sometimes it's hard. It's fast. But my left hand helps it. I thought I'd take my workout before I do this. So that's called Rosetta. And man, 335 is just a little bit too fast for me. I went around a second time just to see. Man, I just can't play the notes that fast. That's a lot. That's fast. Holy cow. Well, anyhow, it was an honor about, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, maybe longer, 8 years ago. I was playing with Bruce Foreman and, Daryl Green, this great drummer. And it was a trio that I played with often in the Bay Area. And I was invited by my good friend Pete Fallico to do one of the celebrations that Pete has when he gives awards from the Jazz Fellowship, Oregon Fellowship, for achievements. And I was to play, and Chester Thompson played that night. And that's the first time I met Midori Ono in person, I think. No, maybe first in Japan, but we really got to know each other. It was really great. And this is the time that I also got to see a lot of the West Coast organ players that I love, like Will Blades. Some upcoming people that sometimes they stay, sometimes they go. They come back usually, eventually. They have to go for other reasons usually. And then there was this young man that was going to stay. His name was Brian Ho. And so I gave him a call the other day. And this is what happened there. We're here, and I'm so excited. Brian Ho is here from Sunnyvale, California. And Brian is a really great organ player that I admire, and I asked you to be on the show. And I remember the first time I met you, other than the online exchange, was when I was playing with for Pete Fallico at that gig with Bruce Foreman. And what was the drummer's name?
Daryl Green.
Daryl Green. God, he's a great drummer.
Oh, he's a great drummer.
And I remember the smile on your face, and you left an impression with me. I remembered that day of you being a really nice person. I felt your heart, and then when you played, it was so beautiful that I said, man, this cat's going someplace, and look at you now, man. You're endorsing companies, and I'd like, you go ahead and tell about your career. But first, before we do that, how are you doing?
I'm doing as good as we can be. My family's very safe. I've got a 2-year-old daughter and a loving wife, and we're as good as the new normal. We're fine, but as personally, unfortunately, had a lot of gigs get canceled and a lot of teaching opportunities get canceled and jazz camps and everything like that. So, but slowly things are getting back to normal. And in fact, I even have a gig tomorrow, which is very unique.
Wow. Okay. So now that's good news. Tell me about it.
So this is part of the Healdsburg Jazz Festival. And what they're doing is they're opening up for people to play. So I'm going to drive up to Healdsburg and then meet the quartet there. It's Lorca Hart on drums, who's Billy Hart's son. He's the leader of the group. And
no kidding.
And then Lyle Link on sax and this great guitar player named Mike Scott. And then it'll stream live to the world at 7.
Wow, that's really, really, really cool. Well, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's not happening everywhere, so.
Yeah, it's very thankful that the Jazz Society or the Jazz Festival is trying to encourage people to support musicians in this tough time.
And the funny thing is, when you think about it, not only did we lose the work, but so did the promoters.
Oh, yeah, everybody. It's
everybody.
Not. It's just like all the sound people or somebody that's all the
food vendors, all the people that were going to rent the spaces, all the deposits that were put down for, you just go down the supply chain. It's just amazing how much the disintegration of our career. And, I don't know about you, but, the gigs that we really want to play, the ones that support our family, those aren't the gigs that somebody calls you on the phone and says, hey, man, do you want to come and play at my club tonight down the street?
Right.
That's the hometown bread where you just keep your chops. But the kind that when you really have to go someplace to get there and play, and make the real bread, when's that going to come back?
Yeah. This summer I was contracted to play, thankfully as a sideman playing Monterey Jazz and San Jose Jazz. That's local, but
but San Jose's a great jazz festival. I know. I can't remember the gentleman that puts that on. I know Pete Fallico is very inspirational, bringing the organs and putting that together. Isn't the gentleman's name Bruce or something?
Yeah, Bruce Labadie.
Yeah, okay. Next time you speak to Bruce, tell him I said hello.
Okay,
I
I
played
will.
that festival a few times, but it's been a few years, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we have to have you back.
Yeah, I'd love to
Great.
come back. You know, that's
Yeah.
my favorite place. You know, the Italian restaurant there, Eat at Joe's?
Yeah, Joe's. Yeah.
Joe's, yeah.
Okay, Joe's.
Wow, that's great. Well, that's fantastic. So that's great that you have a gig, and of course, you know, obviously the big contract. So what are you thinking about right now with your music career? What are you doing with it? What are you doing with your relationship with music and all that?
Well, it's interesting. I recorded a CD with Byron Landam and also Paul Bollenbeck. Oh, in Brooklyn. This was before, obviously, the pandemic. I was going to release it, and then this all happened, and so I just put it on hold right now. So I'd like to release that, and obviously, you know, with projects, you want to maybe do a little bit of touring, or at least have the guys come here, and all that kind of stuff is now up in the air. You know, like, or who's flying nowadays, right? Or who feels comfortable to fly. Um, so, I mean, I think it's going to take a while. I mean, I know people are like hoping that January 1st there's going to be some kind of thing, but who knows? I mean, like but overall, you know, I kind of took this time to kind of reset and kind of do the things that I couldn't do prior. You know, I mean,
Catch
as
up.
musicians, you and I know you're always on the road. You're
And there's
always
always so many projects you can never finish or get to.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
And,
good. That's really good to hear that, you know?
yeah, but it is tough because you kind of lose your identity as a jazz musician.
And you get, and you know, man, I don't know. I was lucky to be in the position that I was to start these little things that I recently started. I could tell you a lot about that. Someday we'll talk.
Yeah.
But I'm fortunate right now to keep busy. And I know that if I wasn't busy, I think I would disintegrate because of my personality type as an entertainer.
Yeah.
So I hope that, you know, I hope that you're keeping yourself busy and entertained, because that's what we do. You know,
Yeah,
people don't realize how important it is because, you know, of our destinies to be what we are, you know, and
Yeah.
it's not an act, it's who we are, you know.
And, you know, like I tell people this all the time, like if you were a doctor, you spent 11, 14 years of your life crafting it and trying to, and we've spent so much time crafting what we do. And it's then to have it just suddenly, imagine if you were a doctor and they're like, doctors aren't needed anymore. You know, it's kind of like it's a tough thing, but I just, you know, like I said, just try to be positive and you know, keep busy as well too. So,
Well, thank you for being with me. I would like to extend in the future here, we would like to have you be a guest at the Students and Friends. So that's coming up. As you know, I've been trying to keep the educational side rolling. And so, and it's at some point here, we'll need to talk about that too. But
okay.
hey, can you play some for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I'm tired of hearing my playing. I'm telling you, Brian Ho, ladies and gentlemen, a great young man, and now you're going to hear a great organ player. I'm going to switch the view.
All right.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Go, Brian. Wow. Wow, you've really matured, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
That brings some smile to my face. I hear you, but I hear so many influences in there. Really fantastic, beautiful, Brian.
Oh, thank you. So, well, you're one of my influences, and you're, it was such a treat to meet you. I think I said before we came on that, you're one of the pioneers of this music, of the jazz organ. And when you think of jazz organ, Tony Monaco is one of the names that everybody thinks of. So it's just a treasure to be talking to you. And
likewise. Wow, great job, Brian. Thank you so much. It's an honor. I'll be in touch. We'll talk about many things. But in the meantime, I'm here. And if you ever, just keep doing the right thing. And I know you are. And, man, it's just a weird time. I don't have answers. Well, I don't think any of us do except try to stay safe,
Absolutely.
So God bless you. And I'll see you real soon.
Okay, sounds.
Hey, everyone. We're here. And there you go. What a great young man, Brian Ho. Thank you, Brian, for being so cool and doing the interview. And I apologize for some of the technical things. I do better playing. Brian, that was excellent. I wanted to show them your website, and I was able to pass your website actually through the instant messages to all of our viewers. That way they have an easy way to get to you. So I'm learning as we go, too. So thank you. How about a little Boogaloo now, huh? Let's try this one. What happened? Okay. It worked sooner. There we go. This is a tough one to get the tempo on. I want to get the right cut. So it seems fast, but it's not. Oh, yeah. Haha. You know what's funny? I turned my phone off. But you know the scammers, boy, they find a way to come in. Is that unbelievable? I've never seen anything like that. Wow. My phone is on, no phone mode. And I just got a call from a scammer. How do they get through? How do they do that? Anybody know? This happens to me occasionally on the show. Hey, John. Hey, Niels. Kieran. Chris. Danny. Man, it's always good to see you, cousin. How are you, my friend? Tony Jamarco. Welcome to the show. Mindy Cantor. How are you today? Frazier. Joseph Cortini. How's everything, brother? Man, I miss Fulton. It's a great place. I miss you. Rusty, how are you? Kazuke from Japan. Ohayo gozaimasu. Maurizio, ancora risveglio. You're all still awake. I'm not that multilingual. Who's here with the friends and students? Hey, it's good to see you all today. Thanks for joining the show. And we have so many different little platforms playing today. We have 3 Facebook. We have YouTube. We have Twitter. That's starting to grow, slowly but surely. That's cool. And we have the behind the scenes. If you go to Instagram and look me up at Tony Monaco Hammond B3, you can get the backside view of what I'm doing. And it's also another keyboard view, right, for those who'd like to take a look at the hands. And let's see, is it still broadcasting? I wonder, are we still going? Yeah, we're still live somewhere. You just have to hit the play button, I suppose. Wow, that's weird. Maybe we're not broadcasting anymore. I don't know what's happening with Instagram. That's so nuts. All right, well, we're trying different things. That scammer, that ruined the whole show for the Instagram people, I think. You want magic? Let's see what's going on over here on the old phone. It says we're still live, and it says you're all there, so I guess you're there. So I can't see you anymore. Isn't that funny? But that's okay. You can see me. Hopefully. All right. That was Furry Slippers from my album Furry Slippers. It was a pleasure to play for you today, as always. We'll get out a little bit funky today. Have some fun. God bless you. Thanks for joining. Hey, Vinny, you are there. Okay, so I guess I'm still moving. Oh, yeah. I know you're going to know this song, Vinny. Tell me what it is. Yeah. Thanks for joining me again today on this Wednesday. A lot of people here today. Good to see you, Doc. Hey, Steve. Hey, Lawrence. Andre. Come estás, amigo mio? Mio fratello. Yeah, I miss you, man. Alan, how are you? Indrajit. Good to see you, man. Kim Nally. Kelly, how are you? And who else? God bless you all. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Good morning, Mr. Suzuki. God bless you all. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow. We're still rolling. Wow. It can't be. So it must have started a new hit. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you. We'll see you soon.